Madam Secretary, the manufacturing is an important part of the Mississippi economy. What do business and economic leaders in Mississippi need to know just about manufacturing in the world in general, particularly China, 421 policy, that sort of thing?
Well, you rightly point to the fact that some countries actually, like the Chinese, have a kind of industrial policy, and that was a challenge because the Chinese are even starting to favor national champions now in ways that we would not have thought even a number of years ago. I think we all thought that when the Chinese economy became more consumer-driven or more demand-driven, that foreign goods would flow into that space, and actually now China's domestic industry is picking up significantly. However, the Chinese also are facing rising wages, so they're not going to be the low-cost provider any longer in the way that they were, but the low-cost provision's not coming back to the United States either. We'll move on to Vietnam or to Indonesia or to Africa. So what do we have to do? Well, I think three things. The first is we really do have to have tax and regulatory policies that attract business, and because business can go anywhere. The fact is, this is not border. You don't have a border at the United States for capital. It can go other places. And we have very high corporate tax rates. We seem to be increasing regulation every few weeks. And that is going to continue to drive business abroad. You can say that they should come back here, and I know a lot of them who want to, but with a tax and regulatory environment that's not favorable, they won't come back here. Secondly, though, another reason that we're having trouble sustaining manufacturing is manufacturing doesn't look like it wants to. It requires a level of skill now. Even to do the most basic of manufacturing tasks, you generally are now doing something with a computer. And I've heard many CEOs say that they would like to bring a lot of their manufacturing back, but they can't find the right skill sets. And so we obviously aren't training our people to the appropriate skills that are needed. So that's the second point. And then third, I think that you are getting, and I actually applaud this, you're getting competition among the states, even when national policy is not very favorable. My state of California has done nothing but lose manufacturing. The only thing that helps California is we continue to be the lead in Silicon Valley, where I lead, for new industries like social media and so forth. So there's a real opportunity for states like Mississippi to really put together plans and programs to bring industry here, and I'm all for it. If California can't get it together, Mississippi should.
Would immigration be a fourth point?
Yes, yeah, thank you for mentioning it. Yes, I'd be very careful that immigrants have to become an enemy. Look, I understand the frustration with the fact that we can't seem to get a comprehensive immigration reform nationally. I was in the Bush administration when we tried in 2007. It was a bill that John McCain, John Kyle, Ted Kennedy, and George W. Bush all wanted. We couldn't get it. And I understand why the states are frustrated. But the thing that has made the United States special is we have attracted, and we talked about this in the student session, we have attracted the best and brightest, most ambitious people from all over the world. That's how we got all those hyphenated names. Korean Americans and Chinese Americans and Indian Americans and Mexican Americans. And frankly, it's the guy who comes here to make $5, not 50 cents, and it's the person who comes here like 30 a grand at 7 years old and found Google. And so, yes, we better be awfully careful that we don't drive those people